We are on the road to SummerSlam, and Smackdown is live and sold out from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. You're watching Smackdown on the Space, presented by Progressive. Your number one show is in auto and home insurance. And what a show we have planned for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A huge fatal four-way match. It will be Cesaro, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy. The winner will earn a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And that's not all, because tonight we are kicking off the 2021 Mae Young Classic. We will bring out the tournament here on SmackDown and on Raw. And tonight, Toni Storm goes one-on-one with Natalya on the first round. Burn it down indeed. We are kicking things off with the Messiah. You know, Seth Rollins wasn't quite successful at Money in the Bank at winning the briefcase. Tonight, another opportunity arises for Seth Rollins to get part of the SummerSlam card.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
So the following is a tag team match. Seth Rollins will be teaming up with his disciple, Pete Dunne, in an effort to try and go after the WWE Tag Team Championships. In our past show, Money in the Bank, we crowned new WWE Tag Team Champions, and now at SummerSlam, DIY will defend those Tag Team Championships against the winner of this match. Rollins and Dunne have been known to team from time to time. As a matter of fact, one could say that Seth Rollins' title reign was, as long as it was when he was WWE Champion earlier this year, because of the help provided by Pete Dunne. So it makes perfect sense for these two superstars to perhaps aim at winning those Tag Team Championships.
And his partner from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne making his way out here, and for Pete Dunne, this is an exciting opportunity because it's a chance to become a double champion. And what a strange relationship that would be. Of course, we know that Pete Dunne joined Seth Rollins because he believed that Seth Rollins would lead him on the correct path. Evidently, that's true. Pete Dunne won the Cruiserweight Championship. He has an opportunity to challenge for the Tag Team Championships if he wins tonight. But how awkward could that be? For Pete Dunne to be wearing two belts and Seth Rollins to only be wearing one. Eventually, the student learns too much from the master.
Yes, it is!
And then, of course, they're up against this legendary team who've held the championships on multiple occasions.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods,
The New Day want to be the next WWE Tag Team Champions, and I wouldn't put it past them to win here tonight and win at SummerSlam if it needed to happen. If I were DIY, I'd keep a close eye on these matches because both of these teams are insanely dangerous. We know the New Day as multiple-time Tag Team Champions. And we know Seth Rollins and Pete Dunne as world-class athletes who have dominated on their fields. Rollins was just WWE Champion up until recently. Pete Dunne is the Cruiserweight Champion. Whomever wins here tonight will be a menace for DIY. As well, here we go. Seth Rollins is keeping himself with Kofi Kingston here. Trading shots. Great reversal there by Rollins. Rollins turns him around. Crucifix takedown. Shoulders to the mat. Is it enough to advance to SummerSlam and kick out? We have a stacked show for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Some big news. And after this match, we'll be hearing from the World Heavyweight Champion, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Look at Rollins all over Kofi Kingston. And shots square to the head of Kofi Kingston. And Seth Rollins is taking full control. You know, Seth Rollins is no stranger to tag team championships. He's held tag team championships on multiple occasions with different tag team partners. This is why Seth Rollins is a threat in this match, because he makes it work with whomever you put him to team up with or against. Kofi with Jawbreaker, and Rollins slowly trying to get back up. Can't get it to happen, and now swinging neckbreaker. Rollins is down, and Kingston needs to capitalize here. Kingston bringing Rollins back to the center of the ring. Kick right across the back. Great block here by Rollins, pushing Kingston off, and now Kingston sent into the ropes. Rollins hooks him right back in for a neckbreaker of his own. Tag is made. Here comes Xavier. And Xavier with a clothesline. Down goes Seth Rollins. Beautiful DDT by Xavier. Xavier is cleaning house here. Great block there by Rollins. Now over the third rope. And look at Xavier taunting Rollins before finally sending him to the outside. Here's that breaker there by Xavier on the outside, trying to stay on top of the action. You don't want to let Rollins breathe too much, because something like this would happen. Rollins creates separation. All of a sudden, you're down on the mat, and Rollins takes control. Wrong corner, wrong zip code there for Xavier. Tag is made. Here comes Pete Dunne. And now Pete Dunne comes flying off the top. Stepping all over the back of Xavier Woods. Xavier in trouble here. Pete Dunne follows it up with a cover and kick out. Going right after the arms. Make sure we're too close to the ropes. Pete is a two-time Cruiserweight champion. This is his second title reign with that championship. Now it's Xavier. And for a suplex, he gets it. Xavier heads to the top rope, looking down at Pete Dunne. And now off the top rope, Xavier lands. Nice reversal here by Dunne. Sending Xavier into the corner, not Xavier. Would have been great to get a tag there for Xavier. He can't get it. Now Woods about to send him flying. Xavier Woods with the most momentum he's had in this match. could punch his ticket to Miami. Here's the cover of Wood, hooks the leg. This is enough to advance to SummerSlam for a tag team championship opportunity and a kick out at 2. And you just know that DIY is watching this match. Ready for whomever wins. Right now it seems all New Day here. Tag is made. Here comes Kofi. Kofi. Kick. Cross line. Not done. Elbow drop. And another elbow drop. Good grief. The New Day putting a hurting on Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne with the reversal, trying to turn the tide in his favor. Great reversal there by Kofi. Now Kofi, suplex, cover. Is it enough to advance to get a shot at the tag titles and a kick out at 2? Dunne sent into the ropes. Swinging neck breaker by Kingston. And Dunne desperately needs the tag. You can see it in the way that Seth Rollins is behaving. He's stretching his hand out. He's frustrated when Dunne can't get close. Great monkey flip there by Kingston. Follows it up off the top. Front cross body into a cover. Shoulders down. Hooks both legs to get an opportunity at the tag titles. And now Xavier takes care of Rollins. Bad intentions. Trouble in paradise. Kingston has to make sure that Rollins doesn't break up the pin with a suplex. Attention is back on Pete Dunne. Here's the cover, but Dunne, very wise, hangs onto the rope. Kingston now sent into the corner by Pete Dunne. Shot there by Kingston, fires back, and now Kingston twisted him like a pretzel into a cover, shoulders down. Is it enough? And there's Rollins to break it off, but there's Xavier to take care of Rollins. Xavier is not messing around. This is an opportunity at the Tag Team Championship as Kingston off the top rope elbow drop into a cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough to advance to SummerSlam and a kick out at 2? Kingston doing his best as he gets Pete Dunne back into a cover, shoulders down, kick out. Great kick there by Kingston. Hanging out Dunne to Ryan Dunne. Here's where the tag team veterans, New Day, are showing their prowess. As Kingston goes for another cover, shoulders down, is enough to advance to SummerSlam and kick at it too. Kingston and Woods have completely disconnected Pete Dunne from his corner. And as I was about to say that, Dunne finally gets Kingston into the corner, but not for long. Kingston has not allowed Dunne to get near Seth Rollins, to get near a tag. They've cut the ring in half. As Rollins looks to fly in the ring, Kingston simply just moves out of the way. And a neck breaker. And now, some bad intentions here. Midnight Hour. Rollins in trouble, about to take a tumble. Powerball to the outside. And off the midnight hour cover, shoulders down, hooks the leg. The New Day are headed to SummerSlam.
Here are your winners, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
It's a party, it's a pancake party with Francesca. The New Day. Now let's make it official. Here's the graphic. The New Day will challenge DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano for the WWE Tag Team Championships at SummerSlam. And Rollins, definitely a tough night for Rollins as he helps his tag team partner back to his feet. The Messiah needs to get back to the drawing board. Oh, wait a second! The hell is going on here? Curb stomp to Pete Dunne. Seth Rollins with a curb stomp to Pete Dunne. What in the world is happening here? Oh, not again, not again. A second curb stomp. Seth Rollins has lost it. We are back live on Smackdown. These happened before the break. Seth Rollins picking up Pete Dunne after their tag team match, and we thought he was helping, but nope. Curb stomp connects to Pete Dunne, and for Pete's sake, he wished Rollins was done, but Rollins wasn't. Instead, Rollins continued the onslaught with another curb stomp, laying down his disciple and tag team partner center of the ring. During the commercial break, Seth Rollins tweeted these out. He said, I've refused to be dragged down any longer. If Pete has a problem with that, I'll be at SummerSlam. Other than that, I'm taking a well-deserved vacation. So Seth Rollins will not be here. He will be at SummerSlam, though. Pete Dunne is being tended to his injuries. Meanwhile, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
I don't think it's a secret. SmackDown needs me. So what did I do? I answered the call. That's what the head of the table, the tribal chief, does. He saves this place over and over again. So I defended my Universal Championship. And what happened? The most exciting ass whooping of the year, maybe the decade. Because that's who I am in this life. You put anybody else in this role and they would have been boasting and bragging and they would have had a celebrate. Paul, you would have had to throw a party for them. But not me. Nah. I'm above that. I live and I operate in this ring at a higher level. Something nobody else understands. So if it's not perfect, it's not me.
Now hold on a second. Hey! Hey! Well, Roman Reigns was talking about his championship defense against Samoa Joe at Money in the Bank. And now Daniel Bryan, former tag team champion, making his way out here. Is it safe for Daniel Bryan to get in the face of Roman Reigns? Daniel Bryan seems very sure of himself here tonight as he steps up to the head of the table, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns.
Nearly perfect. You described your title defense as nearly perfect. You know what? I just had to come out and say, from my perspective, I 100% agree. I mean, you deserve to be celebrated. Damn near perfection. But I've heard some rumblings about some people who think differently. But listen, that's not me. That's not me. I don't come out here and complain or say anything like that. I'm just addressing some of the rumors I've heard from other people. I was in this ring against you in your very first match in the WWE. I know how good you are. I saw how talented you were from the very, very beginning. And I know that you want to create a legacy, that you want to be the head of the table. And how about this? Here's a chance to make it all right, to prove the doubters all wrong, so that there's no qualifiers, no doubts. There is no comparison between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. Because let's face it, there's been a lot of comparisons. You want to end it all? How about this? You defend your Universal Championship one more time. No qualifiers, nothing standing in the way, just one-on-one, you and me for the Universal Championship.
You really want me to hurt you again?
Oh! Roman Reigns with the threat and the shot. A headbutt to Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan is not taking that sitting down, and we've got a brawl in our hands. Well, Daniel Bryan came out here offering Roman Reigns, or I should say asking Roman Reigns for an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns refusing, I would say, by headbutting Daniel Bryan, and now Bryan is just kicking the hell out of Roman Reigns. We're gonna try to get control out here as SmackDown rolls on.
You defend your Universal Championship one more time. No qualifiers, nothing standing in the way, just one-on-one, you and me for the Universal Championship.
You really want me to hurt you again?
Well, this happened moments ago before the break. Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns engaged in a war of words, and then a brawl that led our management office to book this match. It is on later tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan will challenge Roman Reigns. Also still to come tonight, a huge fatal four-way match. Cesaro, Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, and Jeff Hardy. The winner will get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. Who will be able to find out tonight? Also, huge news tonight. We'll kick off the 2021 Mae Young Classic with superstars from Raw and Smackdown. Natalya goes one-on-one against Toni Storm as part of the Mae Young Classic. And we're going to send it down to ringside. We seem to have a situation down here. Mia Yim was making her entrance during the commercial break. And Candice LeRae caught up to her. Mrs. Money in the Bank, Candice LeRae. And we know these two have been engaged in a rivalry that had a punctuation at Money in the Bank when Candice LeRae pushed Mia Yim off the ladder to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. And now Mrs. Money in the Bank LeRae step up and Siguri. Look, the rivalry, the heated rivalry between Candice LeRae and Mia Yim has definitely reached a boiling point, and we're seeing it here tonight as Lil Ray continues to dish out punishment. And now Yim trying to fight back. We're going to get the situation under control as SmackDown rolls on. Back live on SmackDown, ready for the fatal 4-way match. Samoa Joe, Sami Zayn, Cesaro, and Jeff Hardy. There's the bell, here we go. Samoa Joe going right after Cesaro. And of course, you know that AJ Styles has to be watching this match very closely. The winner of this match will face him for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. And what a night it's going to be. We'll be in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium for the biggest event of the summer. There goes Sami Zayn crashing into the steel steps thanks to Jeff Hardy. And Cesaro also sends Samoa Joe crashing to the outside. Now this match is not an elimination match. The first superstar to score a pinfall or submission will be headed to SummerSlam. That needs to happen inside the ring as Samoa Joe steps up to the top rope. That's unusual for Joe. Joe seems to be waiting for Cesaro to get back up here. He lands the axe handle. Samoa Joe cleaning house here as he turns his attention to Sami Zayn with the reversal. Zayn trying to get away from Joe here. I think he did it successfully as Joe turns his attention to Jeff Hardy. Hardy with the kick and the jawbreaker to Cesaro. Meanwhile, Zayn back in the match, turning his attention to Joe. Joe pushes him off. And over the third rope, Cesaro. Hardy gets up. Outside. Zayn. Corner. Joe! Nice reversal there by Sami Zayn. Blocking him. Shot right across the arm there. Big suplex there by Joe. Now over the third rope. And for the belly to belly, he gets it. And Zayn rolls out. Meanwhile, in the corner, Hardy has Cesaro. Kick to the plexus. Hardy. About to turn the drink off the top rope. Meanwhile, Joe goes for the cover of the Uranagi. Hooks the leg. Is it enough to advance to SummerSlam and a kick out at 2? Very interesting feel. We've got two people who've won the Intercontinental Championship before, in Jeff Hardy and Sami Zayn, and two people who've never won it, in Samoa Joe and Cesaro. Joe with the powerbomb on Sami Zayn. Now Zayn over the third rope. Going for the belly-to-belly suplex, and he gets it. Zayn with a DDT. And now Sami with a neck breaker. Step up and Siguri. Sami Zayn has the number of Samoa Joe, and I'm calling the action inside the ring because the action inside the ring will be the one that can determine who goes to SummerSlam. Here's the submission maneuver locked in. Sami Zayn in the driver's seat with the crossface on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe got a tap, and there's Cesaro to break it off. This is why you don't stay out the ring for too long. If you stay out the ring, you run the risk of your opponent performing a move that will lead into a pinfall or a submission, and you lose the match without being involved. There's an opportunity here. At the Intercontinental Championship, you need to stay on your toes. Here's another crossface by Sami Zayn. This one was too close to the ropes. Meanwhile, Samoa Joe is back in the ring, but Cesaro is getting the best of him. Beautiful suplex. Over the third rope goes Hardy. Big knee to the face of Samoa Joe, and Cesaro seems to be in control of the Samoa submission machine. Goes for a kick. Sidestep by Samoa Joe. Shoulders down. Is it enough to advance to SummerSlam? Samoa Joe pulls a fast one on Cesaro. Gets an opportunity at the Intercontinental title. You'll never see it coming. Samoa Joe getting a quick cover on Cesaro. All you need is 3 seconds. And he's headed to Miami to face AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's make it official, everybody. At SummerSlam, AJ Styles will defend his Intercontinental Championship against the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Well, and speaking of defending your championship, the big dog, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, will defend his world championship against Daniel Bryan in our main event, SmackDown tonight. And we are back live on SmackDown. We are set to find out who will challenge Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam.
The following contest is scheduled...
What the hell? Holy crap, it's Sasha Banks! It is Sasha Banks! Well, we were supposed to have a number 1 contenders match. It was set to be Bianca Belair versus Naomi. Now Sasha Banks is getting involved. Well, Becky Lynch was expecting to find out who she was going to face for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam, and I'm sure Sasha Banks is not happy about not being included in that. Sasha Banks unleashing hell with a steel chair and then with a flurry of offensive attacks against Bianca Belair. We're going to keep the show rolling. SmackDown rolls on. Well, we are back live. We're trying to gather ourselves as to that attack.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm.
It is Toni time here on SmackDown tonight as we kick off the 2021 Mae Young Classic. The way it's going to work, we're going to see 4 superstars from Raw, 4 superstars from SmackDown, and in the final at SummerSlam, it'll be 1 from SmackDown, 1 from Raw. And after this match is over, we'll show you the bracket. The Queen of Hearts has arrived.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Well, the important part about the Mae Young Classic that we have to remember is that the winner will get an opportunity at their brand's Women's Champion. So for Natalya and Toni Storm, this is a very important moment. If you want to be on top of the women's division, this is what you need. This is what you need to win. This will be the first round. Winner here will move on to the semifinals, and those will all be contested here on SmackDown. Eventually, at SummerSlam, it will be SmackDown versus Raw. There's the bell. Here we go. First round of the Mae Young Classic is underway. Great reversal there by Toni, trying to outsmart Natalya here with a cover. Shoulders down, is it enough to put her away and a kick out? Carrying Natalya into that backbreaker. Toni now headed to the top rope, looking down at Natalya. Toni off the top rope, drop kick. Natalya in trouble. Reversal there by Natty, but Toni still getting the best of it. Natalya dragged to the center of the ring, and look at those headbutts by Toni Storm. Incessant headbutts by Toni Storm. Storm now heads to the top rope. Nobody home. Crash and burn for Toni. And now Toni. Oh, what a pile driver! That is decisive. And yet Toni continues to work the head of Natalya, this time with headbutts. Natalya feeling the rush of adrenaline to get back to her feet and let go of the offensive. I, however, don't recommend it. A toe hold there by Toni, making sure Natalya doesn't get too much momentum, doesn't get a lot going in this match. Natty now sent outside right here in front of us. And Toni heads to the ropes. Beautiful! Drop kick, sliding between the top and middle rope. Wiping out Natalya on the outside and quickly returning back inside. And now off the top rope, Toni Storm. Eyes fixated on Natty. Oh, nobody home for the leg drop. Bit of a crash and burn there for Toni. But Toni's not going to lose momentum over that no siree neck breaker. Beautifully done. Look at Storm. The amount of power that we're seeing Storm dish out here. Shoulders down. Looks leg isn't enough. But Natty away and a kick out. Storm doing her best to try and advance to the next round of the Mae Young Classic. The reversal here by Storm. Kick to the plexus. Storm. And another pile driver! Storm looks downright unstoppable at the moment. To me, the scariest part is her not going for a cover after those pile drivers. Instead, she goes for a submission maneuver, trying to lock in Natalya and make her tap out center of the ring. What is Natty got to do to get out of this one? Smart move there by Natty. Those elbows to the face of Toni are going to get her off you. And Natty needs to do something, anything, to get back into the swing of things in this match. We're seeing these countless reversals by Toni Storm. Seems like she has an answer for everything Natty throws at her. And Natty, frustrated. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen Natalya this frustrated. She's on the outside of the ring. She's trying to figure out what to do next. And Toni's just waiting for her to get back to hit that cross line. Is this a foregone conclusion? Is Toni Storm on the verge of advancing to the next round of the Mae Young Classic? Here's the cover, shoulders down. Is it enough? But Natty away. Natty powers out until Natty not only powers out, she turns the chip around in a reversal. But it's not enough. Great kick there by Toni, and Toni now. Storm Zero! Bam wham! Thank you, ma'am! Shoulders down! And it's over! Toni Storm!
Here is your winner, Toni Storm!
Advances! The Mae Young Classic is underway, and it continues here on Smackdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Roman Reigns will defend that title against Daniel Bryan. That is our main event. Smackdown next. And we would like to send a special thank you to HRBY and Matoma for good vibes. The official theme song for SummerSlam is available to stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. Go give it a listen. And ladies and gentlemen, we've already got a lot done for SummerSlam. We know the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. The Phenomenal One, AJ Styles, goes one-on-one against Samoa Joe. These two have history, and they'll relive it at SummerSlam. Also at SummerSlam, the WWE Tag Team Championships will be on the line. DIY will defend against the New Day in a first-time ever dream matchup for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. And after what happened earlier, Pete Dunne has accepted the challenge of Seth Rollins, and it is now official. The former tag team partners, the former running buddies, Cruiserweight Champion Pete Dunne goes one-on-one against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. And we are back live here at ringside. It is time for our main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, Roman Reigns! Roman Reigns has attacked Daniel Bryan ahead of the championship match. Roman Reigns has attacked Daniel Bryan. My goodness! And Reigns is just tossing Bryan around all over the place. Well, we're supposed to have a World Heavyweight Championship match between Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. And now Reigns sending Bryan crashing against the steel post. Why is Roman Reigns doing this? As Bryan tries to create some separation between himself and Reigns, Bryan is returning to the ring because he wants Roman Reigns to get in the ring and start the match. Why is Roman Reigns, I should say, why is Roman Reigns doing this? Why did he attack Daniel Bryan before the match could even begin? This was all a setup, and now Reigns with a spear through the barricade. This was all a setup by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns never really wanted to give Daniel Bryan an opportunity. He wanted to teach Daniel Bryan a lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reassure you, the match has not started yet. Both competitors have not entered the ring. This match is not underway as Roman Reigns continues to whack Daniel Bryan with a steel chair over and over again. This is ridiculous. How is Roman Reigns gonna sit here and pretend that he gave Daniel Bryan an opportunity after doing this? As Reigns, a little shots by Reigns. The world champion, Roman Reigns, the head of the table. This is how he behaves now. We thought he was going to give Daniel Bryan an opportunity. We thought this was going to be a fair and square World Heavyweight Championship match. Instead, it turns into a mauling as Roman Reigns dishes out a beating to Daniel Bryan before the bell could even begin. This is borderline ridiculous. Daniel Bryan is doing his best to try and fight off Roman Reigns in this match. If Roman Reigns doesn't get in the ring, the match doesn't start. And now Reigns putting Bryan through our table. This is ridiculous. I cannot. Daniel Bryan thought he was going to get an actual opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan thought that Roman Reigns would actually consider him as a contender for the championship. And this is the end result. Roman Reigns still steps in hand right to the ribs of Daniel Bryan. How is this fair? Why are the referees allowing this to happen? Somebody needs to do something right away. Daniel Bryan just doing his best to try and stop Roman Reigns. Now the suplex. Daniel Bryan sent back into the ring, and there you go. Finally, the match is underway. Both men are in the ring. This is a sham. This is a sham. There is no way this match should be happening. And Bryan fires back! Bryan fires back! Daniel Bryan firing back at Roman Reigns. Reigns tries to get back at Bryan! That's enough of that, said Roman Reigns. This match is now officially underway. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Daniel Bryan taking on Roman Reigns. But we don't like Bryan's chances, to be honest. Great reversal here by Bryan. Kick to the plexus. Bryan takes it down. Heel hook. Bryan with the heel hook. Bryan with the heel hook on Roman Reigns. And look at Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is in trouble. He's in the center of the ring. He's in the center of the ring. All Bryan needs is one good twist to become World Heavyweight Champion. And now Reigns doing anything and everything to get out of the hole. The drop kick by Bryan. Reigns is in trouble. Bryan maybe going for to get another one. Another heel hook by Bryan. Another heel hook by Bryan and Reigns fires out of it. Well, you can tell he's in pain. Look at Reigns. He's wobbling. Reigns is wobbling. And Bryan trying to capitalize Reigns with the reversal. Bryan sends Reigns into the corner. Reigns fires back at Bryan. And off the clothesline, Reigns goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, isn't it up? Right away, Bryan is still in it. Over the third rope. Daniel Bryan needs to stay on top of Roman Reigns. It's exactly what he's doing. He found a way to wobble him. Even after all the punishment that Roman Reigns had dished out. Reigns goes for the Superman punch. Bryan moves out of the way. Bryan goes for a shot to the face. Superman punch! And off the Superman punch, hooks the leg, isn't it up to put him away? And Bryan is still getting the shoulder up. After everything Reigns put Bryan through, put him through the barricade, put him through the table, hit him with a chair in the steel steps, and Reigns is about to finish it all here with a spear. It's academic at this point. Hooks the inside leg. Whoa! Bryan is still in it. Daniel Bryan is still in it. And Reigns' spits is going after the referee. Reigns is pissed off. The resiliency of Daniel Bryan is like no other. He kicked out of the Superman punch. He kicked out of the spear. Even after everything that he's been through, Daniel Bryan wants to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Reigns, still sharing hand. Bryan in trouble. Shot to the ribs. And a DDT by Reigns. How much more help is Roman Reigns gonna need to dispatch Daniel Bryan here tonight? And now it's academic. Spear! The ref coming back too. Of the second spear. Shoulders down, hooks the leg. Roman Reigns is still champion.
Is your winner, Roman Reigns!
If you can call that sham a world championship match, then world champion Reigns just defended. Daniel Bryan falls to the tribal chief. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night, everybody.